So let's find out why so many people come to this island. Welcome back to another episode here on Neil Island. I've been living on here for about a month now. It's one of the main tourist islands of the Andaman. And there's a couple of reasons why people come here, but there's one big main reason. So we're going to go find out why. Now, along a lot of the coasts of Andaman, the beaches are absolutely unreal. However, in a lot of the waters around these islands, you are unable to go into the water or swim. And that is due to the threat of saltwater crocodiles. Saltwater crocodiles are the biggest crocodiles in the world, and believe me, they can be up to 10, 11 to 15 meters in size, and you wouldn't want to meet them in the water. You wouldn't last 2 minutes. This island is a really small island. It's called Neil Island, and as it's a small island, you don't get very many rocky outposts. So what I've learned is the saltwater crocodiles need rocky outposts to live in. So this island, you're able to go into the water, you're able to swim and not face the threat of saltwater crocodiles. So here on this island, you get a lot of scuba diving. You get scuba diving schools absolutely everywhere. There is so many different diving schools, diving companies that will take you scuba diving here. That is the reason a lot of people come to this island. So I'm going to check some of them out. I'm hopefully going to speak to some of the people from the diving centres, and it's because you're unable to do it anywhere else. So people travel here from all over the world just to come scuba diving here on this very small island. I believe it's the second best scuba diving spot in the whole world because of the corals and the marine life you get around these islands. People love to come here and to check it out. But just look at this for a coastline. Gorgeous blue water. As you get close to it, it's completely clear. Easily the clearest ocean water I've ever seen in my life. It's a real nice temperature as well if you go and step into it. Slightly cold to cool you down. Anywhere you go on this island, you see scuba diving centres. But here on the beach, you have lots of them all together. This is probably the busiest tourist spot on the island that I've come across, because also where I am right now, you get a huge collection of restaurants that I'm going to show you. You also get lots of the stores selling all the handmade craft items. It's a nice little tourist spot here where I am. It's much busier than it was a year ago. You can really see that they're pushing Andaman as a tourist destination, certainly to Indians, also to the wider world. But I've noticed a difference in 1 year. So for 4,500 rupees, that's about £45, you can do a dive. They'll take you out for 25 minutes. They'll take you to 12 meters in depth. And also with that, they actually make you complimentary photos and videos from GoPro. So that's quite a good package. If you really love to scuba dive and you want to come to this place for scuba diving, that's a very, very reasonable price. I can't compare it to anywhere else in the world. If there's any people watching this who are really interested in scuba diving, please let me know in the comments how much it may cost in different parts of the world. But here, it's going to cost you about £45 for the complete package. And there's all sorts of diving centres here, and they all pretty much offer the same price. So just like you find in a lot of coastal places, you also have the option of going to view it in glass bottom boats. You can rent snorkeling equipment quite cheap as well. There's jet ski rental. It all mainly happens on this beach. There's other beaches on this island that are extremely quiet. You don't find any people, and you certainly don't find any of the water activities that you find at this part. You can tell a lot of people come here for that. A lot of people. I've spoken to people all my time I've been here, and a lot of them are coming here for the scuba diving. It's a big pull as to why people come to this very island.
Hello everyone. So first of all, I want to say this island is very remote, very less crowded, and scuba diving is much better than the other island in Andaman Islands because of the water here around. It's very blue turquoise, so and most of the time you find the visibility is amazing, and all the dive sites here is not close to the shore. It's far from the shore, so because of this what happens, like, you know, low tide and high tide really not makes the difference and makes the problem for the visibility underwater. And around the island, the underwater fauna, marine life along with the live corals, it's just amazing. It's so alive. That's the reason Neil Island scuba diving is highly recommended. And on more special Andaman state animal you might spot here around Neil Island only. This is the place where only one chance to spot the dugong, like sea cow. This is why Neil Island special for scuba. Yes, we before like working with the beginning dive shops who introduced diving in Neil Island, but now from last 2 years, like we friends all together came with a group and we named our dive shop. It's called Dive Tribe. So we choose this name because of like we all are from the island. We are the native island people. Yes, not the tribe, real tribe, but yes, we believe that we are surviving and we living our lifestyle as the local one. That's why we named it Dive Tribe. Yes, just follow the tribe.
Again, with this being one of the main tourist spots here on the island, you get all these stores. They sell lots of handmade things. You can find like hand-painted shells, you can find handmade bracelets, a lot of things catering for what people do on the beach. You get all the inflatables here as well. You can buy the snorkeling gear, because maybe you don't want to come here for full-on scuba diving. You can always just grab a small snorkel and a mask and you can just go for a light swim. You can do that on your own. You don't need to do that with a center to provide that. But of course, if you do want to come for the scuba diving, and I highly advise it, once again, check out Dive Tribe. Big shouts to Akash. In the last year, they built the international airport. It's a huge, beautiful, brand new international airport. So that's bringing more and more people to the Andamans, and it brings more and more people to this island, Neil Island. So let's find out from some of the people that I've met on this island just why they love to come here.
I came to this island because someone told me about this island, and when the person told me that, I was feeling okay, I need to go there. And I love water, I love sun. I live in Switzerland. Now it's cold in Switzerland, so I prefer to be here. And I have an art project, and the project will be a story starting on an island. So I need to find landscape to inspire my work.
Oh man, so before we were like in Havelock. Yeah, and we wanted like to discover like the source of the Andaman Islands. The next island was Neil Island, and like a very big surprise, like even like there was a tsunami like a few years ago, so the corals like is quite destroyed. The marine life, like it's just mind-blowing, like flourishing and like helping the coral reef like to flourish again. So very good visibility, and also like a very good scuba diving center to dive with. And so far with Dive Tribe, fully recommend.
Yeah, definitely amazing spots, so many fishes, corals. So yeah, and the pleasure to scuba dive, of course. So yeah, also a great club, and yeah, amazing spots. Always a pleasure.
But as for now, gonna wrap this up. If you like this, please like and subscribe for more, and check out what it's like to live on an island like this.